Good morning, friends. Sorry we are a little late. Had some technical issues this morning, but all is well. Hope everyone is doing good. I'm still working on my coffee, but man, guys, the sun is shining. It feels good. We're gonna do a little bit of grilling today. Transporting ourselves to the island, man. We're going to Jamaica today with our dish. Okay, so what are we gonna start with today, guys? Not actually a very difficult dish to make at all. I mean, some of the hardest part was preparing our chicken yesterday. Going along with it, so our rice and peas, that should be a quick little cook up on the stovetop, just in a pot. I would say no more than 20 minutes for that one. And then roasting our squash in the oven, probably around the same amount of time. So the chicken is gonna take the longest to cook. It's about 40 minutes or so from start to finish to cook this dish. Okay, so first things first, I think we're gonna focus on the dessert. I would love to get this tasted a little bit earlier today for a little snack maybe. So we will finish prepping all of the garnishes for it, which is actually quite simple. We'll do some pineapple whipped cream. So I'll put that down first. And I thought we would cook down the pineapple a little bit to concentrate the flavor to go into the whipped cream. Okay, so pineapple cream, we'll cook the pineapple, obviously then we have to cool it. And then we're just going to fold that into a vanilla whipped cream. Pineapple cream, cook the pineapple, whip the cream. And then obviously while our pineapple is still cooking away, we can toast up our coconut. Okay, after our coconut, why don't we prep up our squash? And then we'll just cut it to the size where it can roast for 20 minutes. So the same amount of time that the rice and peas is gonna take. Okay, after that, so our rice and peas. After we do up our rice and peas, it's gonna be cooking at the same time as the squash. The chicken should already be on the grill. I forgot up top here to put in the pineapple salsa. Okay, let's get started, guys. We are starting by making up a pineapple whipped cream to go along with our Caribbean rum cake. the rum cake, which we got to do the flip. Got to get ready for the flip. So I'm grabbing a big plate. It looks like it's just going to pop right out of there. Maybe I'll do one little cut around the center. It's soaked in. Real nice. And yeah, it's got some weight to it. Yeah, we got a rum ring. Is this the one you're talking about, Palooza? It's like right around that scalloped edge there. Bake, 350. We'll just put it in there right now as it slowly heats up. I'm gonna put it in the middle rack. And yeah, it'll take about 8 minutes to get to that temp, and I think that should be perfect. Currently, we are trying to loosen our Caribbean rum cake out of the pan, and we are gonna plate it up with our pineapple whipped cream, some toasted coconut flakes, and then once we do our dessert, I'm gonna pop outside, get our grill started up, because we're gonna be cooking our jerk chicken over some charcoal right away. I'm gonna actually check it now. I think this will be fine. A coffee lace, a little rum and a little coffee. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's the drop. Just had to jiggle it. Okay, ready? There was a little bit of stickage on the top, but for the most part, it looks really good and I'm happy with it. Ta-da! That's all that stuck to the pan. That's pretty good. We would have maybe, if we let that sit in the oven a few more minutes, all of that could have came off. Ta-da! But oh my, yeah, there's the rum edge. I'm gonna go for this piece. By the way, how are you gonna cut this? If I do this in half there, right? Okay, we cut it every like 2 things. What a nice cut through though, like it's not even sticking to the knife. Whoa. That is like heavily soaked. And yeah, typically this is not served with like anything else. Just served on its own. Our coconuts, I think I'll just go like across, or maybe I'll go a line that way. These crisped up so nice though. Get a little bit of like color contrast at least. It's a quite beige looking dessert. Boop. Okay guys, I'm gonna use Sammy's phone to take a quick photo. Nom. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. Rum to the face. I'm so excited. Okay, this is gonna be like a almost perfect bite. A little bit of cream, a little bit of coconut, a little bit of cake. It's not that rummy. I thought it would be way more potent. I really love the texture of it. Like it kind of just melts apart in your mouth. I think I'm saying it's not like a punch in your face of the alcohol part of the rum. You just get more of the flavor than anything. Nice hint of vanilla too. I like the nuttiness of the coconut flakes. I didn't really get any pineapple in that bite, so I'm gonna have another one. There's the pineapple. It is pretty sweet though, I would say that. I think I'm gonna do the chicken breast to the back. And yes, we're doing skin side up. Okay, I'm gonna close that now and see how that regulates. Okay, like I said, we're gonna put our squash in the oven. Why don't we set a 10-minute timer? Keep our eye on that. And once again, the temperature, 420 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna turn on our pot to a medium-high heat for now. And let's start our onions. I don't think I wanna do olive oil. I think I'll just do a little bit of grapeseed oil in there. And we're gonna start by sauteing our onions a bit, and then we'll add some ginger to that. We'll toast up the rice, and then it gets cooked with kidney beans and coconut milk. Let's test out our oil. If we get sizzle, we're good. We got sizzle, we're good. So we're gonna cook the onions down quite a bit. Don't want any crunch left on them. And I think it would be good if they had a bit of color too. So stir that and get it coated with the oil. These will probably take around 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, let's stir up our onions. And then I'm gonna turn this down to medium heat now from medium high. See, it's browning up a little bit. Just checking on our squash. I like to just give it a squeeze or a poke. Yeah, it's still pretty hard. So I would say we can for sure go another 10 minutes. All right, let's add our grated ginger. We'll cook that for a minute or two. I think it'd be so good. Okay, I'm putting the rice in. And we do just a quick little toast up on the kernels before we add the liquid. So just, okay, we are now safe. I'm gonna add the water first and then the coconut milk. Done. Scrape out all that goodness. Make sure nothing is stuck on the bottom, so loosen everything off. Still have one more can of coconut milk, and then we also add the kidney beans now. Just gotta scoop this one out. All the coconut cream's on top. Yum. And yeah, it is important if you're making a coconut infused rice, you always need a bit of water to cook it with because the coconut milk always wants to burn onto the bottom of the pot. At least in my experience. And then our kidney beans. So these were just rinsed from all the bean juices. Stir that in. Is this pot gonna be big enough? I think so. Like just. Very important to not go too far away from this because once it comes up to a simmer, you do not want that going over. The coconut milk will like burn onto your stove top. Holy, the color on this thing. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely has a bit to cook. Yeah, I can see that flame creeping up the side. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gonna check thickest part of the chicken breast. Oh, feels like it's actually almost done. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You have about 45 to go. Check the thickest part of the leg. Those are pretty much done, so we're just waiting on the breast. I'm gonna say 5 to 7 more minutes. We'll keep our eye on it, guys. But she's cooking up really nice and evenly on there. Still at 325. Just gonna give it a little turn. Bring the breast up to the front here where it's cooking a bit hotter. Put the legs just over the plate setter there so they don't cook too much more. But even those wings look unreal right now. We're gonna do one more check here. Yeah, we are like minutes away from this right now. Close it back up. Just judging by the juices dripping as well, I think we're good. Center of the breast though is 125. It is really thick. Hello, Birdly. Little chimkitty. We're gonna close it back up. A few more minutes. Gonna taste this rice as well, just to see how much more we have to cook it. Pretty much done. Yeah, that looks good. That'll be super good together on the plate. Okay, I'm turning that off. Let's take it off of the hot burner and we'll just put a lid on that to keep it hot. Let's go outside. Check our chicken. Oh, yeah. I think that, excuse me, the smoke got me. It's perfect. Smoking. Gonna try not to disturb this too much either. Just kind of slide it onto the plate. Oh, I wrecked that one. Oh, not really, actually. Holy though. Imagine that with shrimps. Okay. Take our top off. We're shutting her down. Looks really dark on that, but yeah, if I hold it up closer, like the chicken wing though, that's what's really speaking to me right now. I think we're gonna tent that with a little bit of foil just to keep it warm while we finish up. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this squash into the oven right on the top rack to get some color on it. Yeah, it's smoky. It's still smoky in here. Okay, I'm grabbing our pineapple salsa. So good. Really, really simple, guys. Pineapple in a blender with some scallion, cilantro, lime juice, salt and pepper to season. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go right down the center here. Actually, first let's take off the leg. Told you it was the ghost of jerk chickens past. Little did we know though, they're keeping us safe. Whoa. Do you guys see this? I need to like get into the chicken leg when I open this up. That's why we let our meats rest, friends. If you got the juice pockets, you done good, guys. Like that, though, that's just like calling my name. Perfect consistency. Looks so good. Just a little scoop and serve, if you will. It's like so buttery, and then it's garlicky. You got the little bit of thyme in there. But yeah, this like melt in your mouth goodness. Loading it up. Pop that there. I'm just gonna drop a good dollop right there. See how it's not super runny? And then lastly, one little garnish. I think I'll just lift up the chicken leg and come in with a bit of the scallions that they called for in the rice and peas recipe. And that to me is good. That's it, guys. That is our jerk chicken plate. Okay, shall we get into the chicken first, I guess? Probably just gonna cut it. And the drumstick. Done and done. And then you can also see like the smoke colored the meat, so that's why it's pink in color. That's from the smoke. That doesn't mean the chicken is not cooked. I think I just want to like try and tear into this or just bite into it. Like this right there, that is speaking to me. I'm just gonna get into it. I feel like this is definitely food that is traditionally eaten with your hands. Mmm. Spice level, not too spicy at all, guys. It definitely stayed around medium. Let's see that with a bit of squash. And yeah, the kidney beans are like really buttery. They just melt in your mouth. Mmm. That and that is really good. I don't think we need any other seasoning, guys, either. I think it's perfectly seasoned from the soy sauce and the marinade. Okay, there's our bit of skin, piece of chicken, and some salsa on our fork. Mm-hmm. Mmm. That combination really brought everything together. Okay, I'm hitting this button. Guys, thank you for the awesome stream today. I'm impressed with what we were able to do in like just under 4.5 hours. Very important to marinate that chicken the day ahead though. Otherwise, I don't think you would get nearly the same amount of flavor. So yeah, if you need those recipes in the future, they are all posted in our Discord already. So you can always go back to that and use the search engine. Other than that, friends, we're gonna get ready right now. We have people come in about half an hour to pick up their jerk chicken plates. So that's what we're working into. We'll be live again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, and we're doing another Pots and Pans channel redemption. So that one's for judo, and we got arepas coming up tomorrow with cherry Danish. Arepas and cherry Danish? Heck yes. See you guys then. Stay safe. be healthy, take care. Love you all. And thank you for the awesome cooking today. Bye.
Bye.